to the 38th edition of the Prop Show with special guest returning, Mr. Adam Day. Push the button and say, roll VT.
Roll VT!
People are getting better at that now.
He's an old pro now. He's been on before.
Yeah,
he's a friend of the show.
Friend of the show. That's very Steve Wright. Friend of the show.
So, for those people that don't know him, how are you? What are you selling?
He's not. He's providing awesomeness.
He's not selling.
I'm not selling anything. No. I'm bringing EXP to the UK.
What is EXP?
EXP.
Or who are EXP?
They are the 4th largest estate agency in America.
Okay.
Oh, not another American estate agency chain coming over here.
What, like that there, Keller Williams?
Well, no.
Remax or whatever.
Remax?
We're a UK estate agency that happened to be founded in America.
21 or whatever.
Gotcha.
Not an American agent trying to invade the UK.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There's a slight difference there.
Okay.
So how does the model differ then?
It's really the payment model to the agents.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
The potential and just the whole culture of having self-employed agents just makes such a difference, and understanding how to that self-promotion that you guys talk about, and it's not all about the brand, it's about the individual.
But self-employed agents isn't new.
No, but it's become more commonplace in the last 5 years.
How is this different? How does this benefit an agent?
Well, they can earn more money, they can have more freedom, they can be the masters of their own destiny.
Okay.
We're going to be asking this later in the show, all right?
That's all right. I'm just interested. Fine.
Using all the good stuff up.
Yeah. So, just what about you, Adam? Obviously, you've been on the show before, but people who don't know you, what's your background?
So I've been in the States since '97.
Yeah.
Straight from school.
Who'd you work for?
I worked for a brilliant company called Country Properties.
Oh yeah.
Now part of the Hunters Group.
Yep.
Right.
But they were
Nice guy.
Yeah, great guy. Yeah. So we were 22 branches, franchise network.
Yep.
So I was in the Hitchin branch. Did that for Hertfordshire. Yes, that's the way we say it. And then did that for 9 years. Saw the internet come in, and we were the first everything in our business.
Yeah.
My bosses were really forward thinking, and they were really good. So I went off and started a company called Hatched, which was one of the first online estate agents in the UK. Way different to the online agents we see now. Let's not go there though. It's probably not worth going.
There's a place for them. I think we've all come down on the side of. There's a place.
Yeah, but we
weren't that one to death.
yeah, exactly. And then that was acquired by the Connells Group in 2015.
Yeah.
First ever acquisition of an online agent by a bricks and mortar business in the world, which was quite an amazing day and moment in my life.
All the monies.
And then went off and ended up at a couple of disasters. Easy Property, eMove, made a couple of mistakes there. Not looking under the bonnet properly enough.
Yeah.
You can ask me about them, and I will be totally honest. But again, been done to death. The demise of eMove.
Well,
Easy Property.
That's the end of. They're gone now.
Yeah, they're gone. No surprise,
But I think it's a good thing, because in America it's almost accepted or needed that you make a mistake first to become a good businessman.
Yeah.
Not so here in our mindset, but
Well, this moves quite nicely on into the first question, so put your fez on and ask the question.
Well, before we do that, let's just quickly find out what our man on the ground and Edge was saying.
Steve
says people always need houses.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, Steve.
So, fine. So you want to move swiftly into Ask the Prop Show?
Yeah, if you actually look at the board, which we've actually written down quite nicely for you.
I thought that was going to be a seamless transition.
I thought so, because Steve says it's later on in the show. He didn't read the bloody thing, did he?
We don't do things by the book here. Let's Ask the Prop Show. The fez is on.
Haven't changed that graphic yet, has he?
I'm not changing it. I like it. It's just you that doesn't like it. I like it. If you like my graphic,
It's a bit ZX81, isn't it?
Very Spectrum.
it's very Spectrum. I love it.
That's why.
Retro. I'm all about the retro.
What we got this week on the Prop Show? Who's emailed in?
Well, no one. No,
Come on, what's the first question?
no one's emailed in, but we've got some questions to
Read
ask.
the question.
So why Bear with me.
Do you want some glasses?
No. Alan, why are estate agents afraid to set up their own building? Alan?
Did you just call him Alan?
No, Adam.
It was close to Alan. It was close to Alan.
Okay, so Alan Day.
I got away with it.
Alan Day. Okay, so why are estate agents afraid to set up their own business?
Oh, thanks. Someone can read.
Yeah, we'll do a Watkin. And so, Adam, why are estate agents afraid to set up their own business? Move the hands around, distract the viewer.
Yes.
He's got a teleprompter, he didn't need that.
I know.
Yeah, teleprompter's great.
Yeah.
Fear of failure.
Yep.
That's it.
Do you think there's a bigger move? Obviously, you're going forward this at like a rapid rate of knots. Do you think there's a feeling there's more people willing to take that business model on as a, well, I'm a good agent. I'm not necessarily stuck in an agency, but I reckon I could do this under the guise of myself with a bit of backing from a structure.
Oh, without a doubt, I've had over, I've not done any marketing. I've done the odd couple of press releases, a few bits on LinkedIn, had over 120, 130, so there's 27 inquiries, I think it stands at the moment.
There's quite a few ready to get
we're
going.
only 2 weeks into me having actually started publicising it on LinkedIn. So,
right.
And that's all we're doing. We're not having to do any massive marketing campaign because the agents that are in those businesses are realising that actually, as I said a minute ago, it's not about the brand, it's about them. And the reason that that they're doing that agency is doing well in that town is because of the agent, not the estate agency business.
Yes.
Come back to this fear. Is it fear of failure? So who's the fear? Is it looking stupid in front of themselves or someone else?
I think it's a mixture of everything. There's the fear of, what if I run out of money? What if I can't get another job? If it fails, what if I can't get another job? What's my
Chris,
colleague down the road going to say if I fail?
You set up a business, I know Matt and we were self-employed long before you, until you came to the dark side. What fears did you have setting up your own business?
Well, I think it would be the same as anyone else's. If you've got family or small people, children, that is, for people who don't understand what small people are.
You don't live with midgets.
I don't. No. No, but if you're married and you've got a house and you've got things that you have to pay for, your bills, you've got your children, it is a bit of a
step into the unknown.
What happens if, and it is that fear of, if I don't generate enough income, can I support my lifestyle and therefore my family? So it's no different, setting up your own agency to setting up any other business.
That very fear, though, I found when I did, and probably everyone else around this table, is that fear is the bit that kicks you on to make sure that never happens, isn't it? You become super motivated.
Yeah, I mean, we were with
all hours, but
we were with Peter Lawrence in Ruislip. Lawrence Rand.
Oh, Pete,
dude. Last week, the week before, and basically we're looking at. Well, no, because we see him every month. So it could have been last week or the week before.
It could be. Continuity.
Hang on, let me just do some of that. It could have been the last week. Or the week before. Anyway, and he was saying that in real terms, actually by pushing yourself forward, you become not only the master of your own destiny, but you also, that fear of failure drives you to not fail.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
At the moment we're looking at upgrading the show.
I know.
Moving offices, which is, is risk, is cost, is additional stuff. We're looking at more bodies, we're looking at more people, just as you would do if you were starting your own agency. You'd be looking at all these fixed costs and then everything else. And our fear, taking to the next step is, again, the same fears that you have when you're looking to start your own agency, where you're starting to feel like...
It must be like when you open a second branch, a third branch.
Exactly the same deal.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people are fearful what other people, that their spouse or their mum or dad will say, I told you so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, and that's because they were never, not slagging anyone's spouse or mums or dads off, but maybe they didn't do that, and so their fear is more heightened than...
Yeah, but also...
Let's be fair, it's never been easier to start an online business nowadays.
These guys here, do you know how many grands it costs to go to start your own agency? You don't have to have their branding or anything.
Don't know.
£150.
£1,000?
No.
150.
Oh, £150?
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
And you keep 70% of the fee.
Well, 70% of 150?
70-30 split, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm doing a sales bit. We're not even getting paid for this. We bloody well should be. No, we don't do things like that. Their 30% is capped at 24 grand.
Oh, right, it's capped as well,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you become like super
Okay.
good,
Yeah, so as you can do a gross
So what
commission
top
of
tips have we
300,000.
got for people who are just at the precipice thinking, I can't be working for the man? You just do it.
Yes.
What is it?
I think you just got to do it. Yeah, I mean, I read a book. What's it called again? Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway.
yeah.
Read that. I still read it regularly. Well, not in the last 2 or 3 years, but I used to read it quite a lot. When
my
we were
brother put me onto
moving
that,
offices, or bringing more people on, and just every single time I thought, shit, what do I do next? I'm really scared. I know what I should be doing, but I can't actually take the step.
Yeah.
I used to read that book, and I used to actually have to give myself a good talking to in the mirror. I used to talk to myself in the mirror, and that was
It
always
is hard,
worked.
though.
It's like having a coach then.
It
But
is,
I mean, the good thing, I guess, for anyone looking to get started with you is that the cost is relatively minimal.
Cost is minimal. The opportunity is huge. I'm going to be looking after them. I've done this before. I've been there, done that. So I can mentor and support people through that process.
Yeah, that's good then.
Sound.
Okay, should
Fine.
we go
We
for a
should
note?
start our own
a note?
agency.
Oh, have you got any other top tips? What tips have you got?
No, that's it.
Camera tips.
No.
Oh, right.
For the fear of starting your own business.
I think you just got to do it. I mean, because we had this exactly the same conversation with Pete, over lunch the day, and we were saying, look, we need investment. We need to put money in for gear. We need to put money. We need more bodies because we're getting to capacity. We need more desks basically, but we also, our premises aren't suitable really for us now, so we need to think about moving. And he's basically saying, well, why haven't you?
Yeah. The question for me was, if you went to another estate agent, this would be the question I would ask, or get the agents to ask themselves, is if you went from your current brand, so say Country Properties, if I'd gone from Country Properties to Patrolls in Hitchin in 2004 when I was offered a job at Patrolls, would Patrolls have got better and would Country Properties have suffered? Probably yes. In the short term, certainly Country Properties would have suffered. They would have found someone else to replace me and all the rest of it. But going forward, Patrolls would have got better because I'm a half-decent agent, relatively well-known. And if you're confident enough to back yourself to go into another estate agency and make that agency better, you should be going out on your own. No question at all.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Because from our show sponsors, but let's just do the other show sponsors.
So thanks to Wandone for these.
Weirdly, Wandone, we're getting low on these.
Yeah, we are actually running out of glasses.
Okay.
So
And also
some more.
the Yomdale socks.
Oh yeah, thanks to Yomdale.
Have you had some Yomdale socks?
I've got some, and I've got these as well in my car. I use them every day.
Well, don't take them.
When the sun's
Well, don't
shining.
take them with you. We can recycle.
Yeah.
We love a recycle.
Maybe you could give our guest a bottle of the famous beer.
The PropShow beer. We haven't really got very much left. But yeah, so Adam, this is for you. Please take one away. Drink
thank
it.
you very much.
And he
Chill.
also gets a T-shirt.
Yes, we've got a PropShow t-shirt. Hang on, I've got one here. Look.
Hey!
I see there's a new PropShow t-shirt. We should all be wearing one, to be fair. Let's do that next
But
time.
for the first 10 people that email in,
You can have one of these.
free t-shirt.
Let us know if you'd like one.
What's the hashtag? You're going to do a hashtag?
Hashtag PropShow
Hashtag
t-shirt.
PropShow.
And you have to put the word T-shirt in there as well.
Hashtag PropShow T. T-W.
Okay, or just whatever.
That one.
Whatever that is.
Hashtag PropShow T.
Good. All right, some more.
Great. So fine.
Prospecting.
Let's do a note from our sponsor.
I don't normally drink beer, but when I do, I drink PropShow beer.
Who's our sponsor? The PropShow beer.
All right.
Look, Iron Man. Da, da, da.
Tony Stark drinks PropShow beer.
Tell you what, it's the only beer that Tony Stark drinks. Show beer.
But also,
cool.
great purchase.
Yeah.
I love the
Marks
mini.
and Spencer's.
I love the mini trolley.
Yeah, got from Marks and Spencer's. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like metal and shit.
Oh, the
If
Orient
you're a
Markets
business
are-
owner and you're thinking, I can only merch pens, mugs and pads, Marks and Spencer's got many trolleys, so think outside the box.
Okay, I tell you what, we've got some more merch coming, but let's not ruin the surprise until we actually get off our asses and order them.
That's it.
More merch.
Coming soon.
Okay. So have we had the advert for our?
Yes, we had the advert. Yeah.
So it's another Ask the Prop Show. Ask the question on the board.
Oh, we're still in Ask the PropShow. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, do valuers earn enough from a estate agency? Do valuers earn enough from a estate agency?
Tell that story. Your American guy came over from the US or me
So I brought him over last week just to let him know
a
what was
month
going
ago.
on. Last week, a month ago, a few weeks ago, sometime in July.
The power of
2019.
TV.
So he came over because we wanted to catch up, let him know what was going on, and I thought, well, no better education, because he's been very, very clear. This is a UK company. they don't want to have anything to do with it. They're just leaving it to me to
course,
deal
yeah.
with, because we don't want to have that invasion of the US
Fake
US
news.
agents.
news.
So anyway, he came over. I put him in front of a few well-known estate agents who shall remain nameless. But I asked each and every one of them, how much do you pay your staff? How much do you pay your
Right.
valuer? And it ranged from 5 to 10% roughly. And each time, this American guy came over, his jaw was hitting the floor, saying, I cannot believe that agents are going out there. They're valuing houses, they're listing houses, they're doing viewings, negotiating, tying up the sale and seeing the sale through for 5%.
Right.
What does the business owner give them for that 95%? What do they
Yeah.
actually get? They get a roof over their head, they get Rightmove and Zoopla.
Brand's important.
Yeah, they get brand, yeah.
Do you think we're too heavy on brand? The balance between brand and personal branding.
I do now, yeah. I didn't think we were at the time, and I've had to reflect on this. I was one of those business owners that said to my agents, "Oh, well, the brands is what brings you the business, and that's why you're employed, and that's why you've got a job." And I was one of those brain washing, business owners, MDs. And now listen to you guys, watching the growth of Purple Bricks.
Yep.
Looking at other models around the world, and actually we're the only model like this in the whole world. Like maybe we're doing
it wrong.
Fees are on the lowest, aren't they?
Yeah, and funnily enough, this is what could drive fees up, because if people are self-employed and you give customers an experience where you're only dealing with 5 or 6 clients, then
Really?
the customer's prepared to pay more. So then fees actually get driven up because. Well, actually, that agent's only going to be dealing with me and 4 other people. I'm happy to pay 2%.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's actually probably what could drive fees up, is those individual agents giving
Well,
us
I've
an
got-
Interesting
experience.
point.
I've gone on record to say that 30% of estate agents within 8 or 9 years' time will be self-employed. And I think that's the way. The online versus high street is an argument which is not an argument. They've basically plateaued out at 6 or 7%. I think they'll stay there. It's going to be the self-employed model. We actually had a fantastic chat about the future of self-employed models, and that'll be out on the YouTube in about a month's time.
Super.
Good.
Cool. Well, that's the end of Master Prop Show.
Today, this week.
My head's getting hot in the fez.
Okay.
But cool. Okay, well, I think that's the end of the show.
Lovely.
So I'd like to thank Adam.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
buddy. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Cheers.
Love to see you again.
Cheers, bud.
Please take your beer away and drink it cold.
I will.
Cold is good.
Good.
Thanks to all of our show sponsors.
Excellent.
Partic-
Sponsored us 0p.
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 Yeah.
PropShow, obviously they've spent.
PropShow have spent nothing because it's ours. And
It's the sun's out eventually.
yeah.
And if you're going on your summer holidays with
yes,
your families, and you probably don't want to pack a bottle of lager in your suitcase, but if you do and you're that way inclined, send us a little message. We'll send you a bottle and you can take some photos with it on a beach in Malaga or
PropShow on
the Cayman
tour.
Islands.
PropShow travel.
Excellent. Good.
Great.
Yeah. Right,
So-
that's it. There's only one more thing to say, isn't there?
Shut up!